Liz. I'm in a 2-bedroom flat in Chapeltown, and it's a housing association flat. And the reason I got that flat, as anybody will know, if you're in social housing, you have to score points, don't you, to get your accommodation. And I scored a few points and I was given a flat. It's nice to have my flat because I can have my grandchildren to stay. I've got 4 grandkids, I've got 2 daughters. It'd be nice if my sister comes up. Just nice to be allowed to have somewhere to stay without feeling like a lowlife. Well, last summer when I got my letter on the doorstep telling me that I was an under-occupier and that I'd have to find £22 a week to stay in my flat, that will leave me with absolutely nothing to eat. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, because when you're on benefit, you're already extremely poor. I'm feeling a lot more confident today than I felt last summer when I got my letter, because now today I've been all around the city with the Hands Off Our Homes campaign, and now I feel that I'm not on my own, and I want everybody else to feel like that as well. The reality is that there is no 1-bedroom flats available whatsoever for me to apply for anyway, even if I wanted to move. And if I wanted to move, I haven't got any money for removals. I haven't got any money to do up a flat again and make it like home. I haven't got any money to carpet or decorate. This is an assault on a person and thousands of us, which is just unacceptable. So I got involved in Hands Off Our Homes. It's given me a lot of confidence. I have pressured my landlord and said, are you going to evict me? And they've said that they'll try not to. Well, actually last summer said, well, your options are eviction, debt or move. But now my landlord is saying, well, actually, because they've felt this pressure, you know, they've watched what the government's doing, they know that the council doesn't know what to do, and now my landlord is saying we absolutely don't want to evict anybody. They've identified 90 households that are affected just in my social landlord, and they are saying we absolutely don't want to evict people. So I think that the campaigns are growing, I think our pressure is working, and I think that if we stand together we can win. I just want to say a couple of more things, and I want to say that I think that this bedroom tax and the whole Welfare Reform Act, actually, I don't think it's about money and I don't think it's about housing. And I'll tell you why I say that. Number one, if it was about housing, they would not have sold off thousands and thousands and thousands of council houses. And number two, they would be building houses for families and individuals to live in. And number three, sorry, what was number three? It's not money, it's not housing. Yeah, the truth is if there's nowhere to go, it can't be about housing because they would build it. If it was about money, that's a lie as well, because if for example I was forced into a 1-bed in the private sector, the rent would be much higher anyway than the social housing sector. So it's not about money either. I think it's about getting us all to hate each other. Oh, you've got a house, I haven't got a house, you've got 2 bedrooms, I've only got half a bedroom. I think that's what it's about. I think it's divide and rule.
Amen.
I think it's divide and conquer. I think it's divide and kill. People are already dying from poverty in this country. Your gas and your electric and your food, the prices are astronomical week after week after week. A person can tell the difference between what a loaf of bread cost 6 weeks ago to what it costs now. If they do this to us, we can't afford to eat, and I think that's what this government wants. I actually think about, just take my 2 old parents. Between them, and this will be the same for everybody here in the working class, between them they paid 110 years of income tax and national insurance. They died before they could collect their old age pension. What happens to that money? Does it go to your family? No. It goes straight back into the government for them to spend on bombs and Trident and tax breaks for the rich and tax breaks for the bankers, the speculators who caused all this anyway. I think this is a campaign we can win. I've been to Sheffield, I've been to London speaking and listening to other people, and I think it's a campaign that we can win. I think John's absolutely right, the council doesn't know what to do. Well then the council can start representing the people that vote for them, and that is us. And people like us all over the city. And instead of giving millions to the corporates to build yet another shopping centre, when the town is full of empty shops, they can actually start thinking about the people. If you build houses, you get builders back to work, electricians back to work, plumbers back to work, people with different skills back to work. People get a sense of dignity and they want to be part of their societies. And that's why I'm proud to be in Hands Off Our Homes. I'm proud to have this in my window. I hope you'll all go home and put one in your window. Keep calm and stay put. We're not going anywhere, and you can change your policies because you weren't elected. You're a set of Bullingdon boys who were born with golden nuggets up your backside. Actually, you don't know what it is to wait for a house. You don't know what it is to wait for a job. You don't know what it is to wait for a job. That's what I think.
Up to contributions and questions now. You know, you're quite welcome to speak about your own circumstances, because I'm sure there are a lot of people that have still got